Hey guys, Joe with the Pierce Brothers. Today we're doing our first ever shots with a spring-filled Hellcat. This is the Hellcat Pro. This was kind of the second micro compact higher capacity handgun to come out after the P365 kind of revolutionized that subcompact world, and I've kind of always wanted to get one since then. So we're going to do a first shots video today. This was the gear up package. It came with the Crimson Trace red dot, 5 magazines, pistol case, all that cool stuff. I'm genuinely curious though, having been a P365 person for the last, since they came out 10 plus years, I'm genuinely curious to see how the Hellcat holds up. So we'll have a full comparison video out soon, the Hellcat Pro versus the P365. But first of all, let's sight in this Crimson Trace red dot that it came with, see how it's shooting. Looks like we're low and left. Forgot my adjuster tool, so we'll go up and right. See with shot number 2 here. I'd say we're pretty much on there, hitting right in the center. So let's just keep on rolling here and see how she shoots. That further target, it's hitting a little bit left. These red dots are really cheap. They're nothing special or fancy, but it's nice to get a free one with the gun when you buy it. So knocked our steel over there. We're definitely hitting left at the further target, so we'll probably adjust it right just a little more. But first impression, pretty good overall. Has a very crisp trigger. It's got good slide serrations. It has blacked out rear U-notch. I guess not all the way blacked out. You got the white U, and then a tritium night sight for the front. It's got the RMSC cutout. Nice aggressive texturing on the grip. The grip angle feels nice. It's not super angled like a Glock. The trigger is very similar to a Glock, I'd say. You come up to a nice wall and get a crisp break. Nice crisp reset. But yeah, overall so far so good. Let's put some more mags through it. All right, reloaded here. It did come with 5 magazines in their gear up deal, which is a smoking good value for what you're getting. And it also came with the Crimson Trace red dot, which I'm not a fan of. There's no manually adjusting. It's an auto adjust brightness, auto shut off, all of that. There's no buttons on it, which is a good feature, but it's plastic or polymer, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to torture that because you get these on a lot of gun package deals that Crimson Trace works out with people. And that's the first thing I'd upgrade, is that red dot's got to go, because I'm pretty sure it won't last through a torture test. But stay tuned for that. We'll torture it real good here in a couple weeks. Yeah, I definitely positive thoughts though overall. Having been a P365 fan since they came out, this might wind up getting carried quite a bit. So far so good. Obviously I don't have near the round count I have through this that I do on my 365s. I've got thousands of rounds through 365, so we'll break this in good. Definitely put it to the test to see how good it does. Knocked over our other one. The ground is really dry out here and it's hard to get those stakes in all the way. I would say that's a pretty awesome gun for the money. Very comparable in price to other similar guns on the market. Lots of features though. You get really good grip texturing, good grip angle, very mild finger grooves on there. You don't really notice them, but they do give you a nice locked in feel. I'm not usually a fan of the finger groove, but you don't really notice them on here. You can see there's just some really slight finger grooves on there. The flush fit magazine has good capacity, very similar to other guns on the market. You get a nice textured thumb ramp for left or right-handed shooting, and good slide serrations. Very controllable recoil. I've heard other people say that the Hellcat is more snappy than the P365, but having shot it there, that was very manageable. I wouldn't say it's any snappier than any other gun this size on the market. The smaller the gun, the more snappier it's going to be generally. So that little pin right here is working itself out just a little bit. You can see it's poking out just a hair, and that side it's not. So we'll shove that back in. But overall, yeah, I mean, very positive. We'll load her up one more round and give some final thoughts. All right, guys, one more thing is the rail on here. You get a Picatinny rail that comes all the way out to the front of the barrel. Yeah, that's about all the features. You do have a integrated safety in the trigger, so you don't have to worry about having a thumb safety or anything. Striker guns typically don't, but it's nice to have that. So let's finish off a couple mags. Slide release is nice and comfortable. It doesn't stick out too far. It is recessed into the frame just a little, but easy to hit with your thumb. So well, there you have it. Springfield Hellcat Pro. Stay tuned for our comparison of a full in-depth. After I hit 1,000 rounds on this, we'll do that, so it might be a little while. We'll do a full comparison of the Hellcat Pro versus the P365 and which is the right choice for you.